So the first thing that we came up with, the first little topic, and anybody can go first. The first one is worst customer experience. I kind of want to hear Devin's because he said he has like two of them.
Well, the first one is just a guy that kind of aggravated me, and that was it. It was at Kmart when I was like 15 still because like I got a job immediately when I could. Um, it was just some dude. It was like my second day working there, and I didn't know where something was, and he was like, "Well, then obviously you don't work here if you don't know where it's at." And I was like, "Bro, I just started. Like, I don't know what you want from me." And I was like, "I can go get someone else to help you if you want." And he was just like, "Nah," and he got mad at me because I didn't know where it was at. But then the other one that was like kind of like actually like annoying, like bad, like it was mainly another coworker's fault, right? We were working at Walmart, and like I was in the electronics, but like if someone wants something out of the case or something, we're supposed to like take it up front for them since it's like in the middle of the night, and like we're not allowed to use the register in the back.
Yeah.
It's like I had to like take it up front, so like make sure you wouldn't steal it or whatever. And it was like a game, but the thing is, it was whenever I got back from break. I so the person covering electronics when I was at break was supposed to take it up front, but they didn't, and they left it back there like under the counter or whatever. And the dude was yelling at me,
Oh
saying
wow.
like he wants his like he was like yelling at me, saying he wants the game, and I was like, they should have taken it up front. You can get it when you go check out up there. And he was just like not having it, straight yelling at me. And I was like, fine, I'll get you another copy and take it up there. And then he's just yelling the whole time. I take it up there, and then he's up there whenever I get up there, and then he just apologized when I get up there, and like wants to shake my hand and all this crap after that. And I'm like,
Oh
bro,
yeah.
you really gotta make a scene, and then you're trying to do that. And he was
Every
saying like, yo,
time.
I work. He was saying something about how he works in retail or like has customer service crap or something. I don't know, like he's making something up.
See, like the thing is, if he was really customer service, he would not treat somebody like that.
He was like a grown like 40, 50-year-old man.
Wow.
Yeah,
He
just
wanted his video game,
Yeah.
bro.
Okay. Do you
straight.
remember
He
what
wanted
video game it
Black Ops
was?
4, bro. Black
Okay.
Ops 4.
Did it come out that day?
No.
Okay. Well, I was about to
It
say it's
was
a
like
different story if it came out that day. Then it's all
uh
balls to the wall, bro.
what year did Black Ops 4 come out? Like 2016 or something?
Yeah, around
Yeah,
there.
it
Yeah.
was like it was 2018, 2019, end of 2018, early 2019 when he did this.
Oh
Damn.
my god.
He's like, what? You should have been like, what are you missing out on? A fucking battle royale. But I mean, like, you got your off days, but it tends to fall back to that where they're like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I work retail as well. I know how it is." And I mean, most of the time you're like in your head, like, "Why the fuck are you acting like this?" Then? You know how it
Yeah, like
is,
I mean, he apologized or whatever, but like I shook his hand because like he like held out his hand, wanted to shake my hand, but like I really didn't want to shake his hand.
bro. What if he just grabbed your hand, pulled you in, just thanking you, bro? I wanted that first copy. You made me late.
True.
The boys. Um, there was a experience that I had when I was at self checkout. Now, it was a really busy day. It might have been like a little bit of a holiday. I don't remember though. And there was this man that supposedly was going through like a divorce. My coworker said that she knew him. Uh, she's an older lady, like really older, and saying like he's going through this like troubled times and whatnot. And I'm like, all right. So I'm looking at everybody. I'm at the long belts at self checkout, and I'm looking at everybody, making sure nobody needs help. And me and him make eye contact, and I say, and we're pretty far away. Like he's at the first long belt. I'm at the fourth one, so it's a little bit away. There's a lot of talking going on without everybody around, so it's kind of hard to hear. And I say, "Do you need any help?" And he looks back at me, looks around, like that obvious, like looks around like you're a macho man, like, are you talking to me? Talking to me? And he does that, and he kind of yells at me and says, "What's your problem?" And I go, "I was asking if you needed help." And he goes, "No, you said something else." And I was like, "No, man, I was just asking if you needed any help." And he literally proceeds to get madder and madder. So then I get madder because he's like accusing me of like dumb shit. Of like, I guess, talking shit to him. I don't fucking know this dude. I'm just asking if you need help with anything because he was looking around. And he just gets madder and madder and tells the coworker that he knows, the older lady, he goes, he better watch his fucking mouth talking to people. And I'm like, bro, I just asked you if you needed help. That's it. And he was like, he goes on to saying, I better watch my mouth before he like does something about it. I'm like, come on, like, what do you want?
I want to know what he thinks you said.
I don't know, bro. Like, maybe like, what are you looking at? Maybe I don't. I always think back at that because I see him come into Walmart still, and we always like walk past each other, and he like gives me this look. But there's like a time, like after that, like maybe months later, I helped the fucker get shit in his truck, and he acted like a nice dude. And
You should just walk up to him randomly when you see him in the aisle and be like, "Hey man, do you need any help?"
Yeah. Can you understand me now, bitch? Like, God. But I was just like, what did I do? Like, I just asked if you needed help with anything. It just turned into this big altercation.
People are crazy, bro.
And it just made no sense. And then they, like, the other coworker was like acting like I did say something to him. And I'm like, I just asked him if he needed help. Like, oh, like,
I just asked.
like I don't care what's going on in his life. I just was being helpful. And
I was just trying to be nice,
Yeah.
be a good little employee.
like, here we go, getting in a fight for no fucking reason. Like, I mean, there are some pretty crazy people.
Crazy shit always seems to flock to Walmart, though.
Oh my god, dude, there's so many people that I've seen like cracked out. Like, it's funny because you got like the people that watch you in the like the secret shoppers. I mean, me and Cameron knows a couple of them, and they're really cool people. But then they like they watch these crackheads that literally don't give a fuck about like hiding it. Like I remember one moment, and this is like a prime example. I was in apparel when I was working there, and literally I was like not even 5 feet away from this woman that's like in the men's section, and they're looking at pajamas, and I'm just like folding clothes, and I look to my right because I see her doing something like as if she's like putting on pants. Come to find out, she's putting on pants over her pants, and it's the pajama ones. And I'm like looking at her, she looks at me. Bill pulls him up, so I go over to the AP guy and tell him like what's going on, because like if you're not gonna hide it, you're not gonna get out of the store. Like, I don't understand that.
Right.
Yo, I got a story like that about a thief coming in, by doing it right in front of me. Like, there's I was in electronics again, right? Okay, it was like I was about to leave, so like, like I don't really care that much anyway. But there's a dude that comes in. He's acting all cracked out and everything, right?
Yeah.
And he has like a razor blade, right?
But
And like how stuff's like on like the pegs that like have locks on them with the magnet thing.
mhm.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
just over there cutting them off with a razor blade, and just opening the packages, dropping everything on the floor, putting stuff in his pocket,
Oh god.
and like he's cutting stuff off his sunglasses and everything. And like I would tell my manager, and like they follow him around, but he was sitting there doing it right there in front of me. I asked him if he needed help, and he's like, "No, I'm just looking," and he's just sitting there cutting everything off the thing. And I'm like, bro, I'm not allowed to do anything. Like, I'm just sitting there looking at him.
Well,
doing it, like,
honestly, in
whoa.
that kind of situation, it's like you really shouldn't do anything anyway, because he clearly has a razor blade.
Yeah.
Like, he could easily just gut you if he wanted to.
Well, it's like I'm not allowed to say anything to him. Is what I meant. Like I couldn't be
Right.
like, yo, like.
But that's
put
how
that
it is
back, bro.
mostly everywhere around here, at least.
Dude, at Walmart now, like especially with COVID, you can't really stop any like thieves. Walk out. They tell you can't like stop them for any reason. COVID. So it's just like
Right.
they got a bigger opportunity now to even still. So
See, funny thing is like, at the gas station, you're not supposed to do that, but where there's like so little teams that work each one just around like 5 people a piece.
Yeah.
It's still you still do it all the time. You like confront them about it, ask if they're going to pay for it. You're not allowed to put your hands on anybody, obviously.
and
But like Nancy, our assistant manager, bro, she'll fucking follow somebody. Like she'll stand like 2 feet behind them and just watch everything they're grabbing.
I'm
She
ballsy.
doesn't care, bro. Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
like the
like there's straight up times where they're like, "What, you think I'm going to steal?" And she's like, "Yeah, maybe."
Yeah, that's why I'm fucking watching you, dumbass. Like, you look sketchy, man.
Yeah, like at my Walmart, like they would tell us not to do anything like that, but our managers would do that.
Right.
Yeah, there was a time way back when I was like around, I think my second year at Walmart, and there was a couple that used to, they were a married couple that used to work midnights, and there was a time, well, there was this one time where the man in the relationship put his hands on a guy, I think, to say like stop stealing and put it back, and then they banned him and fired him for doing
Yeah.
that. So doing a good deed doesn't always get you far.
Yeah. Well, the thing is like in the perspective of the companies is it's easier for them to pay for the things that were stolen than it would be to pay your health
Oh
insurance.
yeah, big
You
liability
know
just
what I
doing
mean?
it.
Right. So they're like, I'd rather you just not fuck with it and we'll pay for it later rather than me having to pay for anything that you get medically done to
Yeah.
you after getting attacked. You know?
It-
Attack.
What about you, Cameron? Your worst customer experience?
I feel like mine. I mean, mine and Zach's used to be the same until Zach had one that was worse. But so
I think I know the one you're talking about.
yeah. So me and Zach, we chilling at Gomar, just having a jolly good
Cameron,
time.
let them know how early this is for you though.
This is like not even my first week.
Oh my god,
What
you
the
gave me
fuck?
super speed.
It's like not even my first week there, and they're like we're just talking, having a good time. I'm enjoying my job, and there's this fat man. He comes in, and yes, I'm calling him fat because he's a piece of shit.
Damn.
And like it's busy inside, and at the time we had a customer limit of 2 people.
We're a small store, you know. We were only allowing 2 people in at a time.
Yeah.
There's already 2 in there.
Yeah, and I don't remember if it was me or Zach that said it, but we were like, "Hey, can you wait outside? There's 2 people in here already."
I'm pretty sure I said it, and then when he said what, you answered him.
Yeah, and then he got really mad.
It was like immediate outburst.
Of course.
Immediately he got pissed because we told him to wait outside, and so like that goes
Basically
on.
went along the lines of, "Are you fucking kidding me? What the fuck is your goddamn problem? Like, what
God.
the fuck is? I'm gonna fucking call corporate. Just you fucking wait. I'll be back, motherfucker. I'll be back with something, and you'll fucking regret it."
Yeah,
Jesus
And then he like
Christ.
squeals
he's
out of the
outside.
driveway.
Yeah, and he's like outside of the glass, and I'm just staring at him dead in the eyes.
Yeah, no, he's outside of the store, and we can hear him clearly. That's how
Yeah.
mad he was.
And I was just making clear eye contact with him, like I don't know if I should be terrified or laughing.
The main part I remember from it is after the dude squealed out, Cameron looks at me and goes, "Do you think he'll be back?" And I was like, "No, he's not coming back."
Like he's gonna bring a weapon?
Well, he gestured that he was gonna bring a gun.
Yeah, he
Uh,
like hinted that he'd be back with a gun and that we
Yeah.
regret crossing him
Yeah,
because we
man.
fucked with the wrong dude. But
And he's never been back.
I have yet to see that man again.
He had to get his like fucking donuts and coffee, bro. Never coming back to you guys. You're an asshole.
Yeah, and yeah, it was just I was just like I never experienced anybody being that mad at me for not letting them in a store.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
And so like I'm sitting there like,
Yeah, and this is like,
whoa.
because mind you, when you start, it's like you have all the training videos. And how it was work would be you'd come in for like a morning shift and you'd do training videos for a good 3, 4, maybe 5 hours, and then you might do like an hour on the floor, you know? And this is like Cameron's like first solidified day on the floor. Like his
Yeah.
full shift was on the floor.
That's
and this
ridiculous.
happened.
Enough to scare you out, man.
Yeah, for real.
The
Oh,
worst.
I got another one. It literally just happened on my first midnight back.
Oh my god.
There's this guy, and you know, uh, he comes in. He's obviously under 21, and I look at him, and he's like, "Hey man," like he's whispering like so quiet I can barely hear him. He goes, "Hey man, can I get a black and mild?" And I'm just staring at him. I stare at him for like a minute straight. I don't answer him. He's like, he gets a little louder, and I was like, "You got an ID?" He went, "No." I was like, "Well, I can't sell it to you." He looks at me. He goes, "Are you retarded?"
Oh
I
wow.
was like, no, I'm not. He's like, well, you're obviously new here. So I slam my hands down on the counter and I would get up in his face and I was like, actually, I'm not new here, buddy.
Been here a year.
And
Been
then
here a
he was,
goddamn year.
and then he was like, okay, man, well, give me a Swisher. Then I was like, I'm not gonna sell you anything, you dumbass. And Jess hears all of this. She hears every word I'm saying, and I'm like, I'm gonna get wrote up for this.
Just give me a Swisher then.
It's
And then
funny because that seems like to be a theme because not even like 3 days ago, a lady comes in at the point when I'm by myself and she tries to get alcohol. I'm like, "Can I see your ID?" And she goes 3864. I was like, "What?" She goes 3864, and I was like, "No, I need to see your ID." She's like, "What are you talking about? I come in here all the time." And I was like, "No, it's law. I need to see a physical ID." And she's just kind of like, "All right, I know you're new here and all, but I
Oh
get
my
it all the
God.
time from here. I'm gonna let it slide this time." And it's like, "Bitch, I've worked here for a year
Like,
and
nah.
6 months."
I'm gonna let it slide
Like,
this time.
But after this guy's yelling at me for like 5 minutes, I just start my eyes start switching because when I get pissed, my eye twitches. And like this big fat guy comes in, and like this fat guy like saved this guy from like getting his neck snapped. He goes up to the man. He goes, "Listen, you can see in his eyes he wants to kill you,
What the
and
fuck?
and I was just like, yeah." He's like, because like he said that to the guy, and the this man's like 50, and he looks at him. He's like, "I'll help him." I
I'll
was like,
help him.
"Whoa,
Jesus.
sir," because he's been in the store the whole time listening to him. He's like, "You're trying to get this kid fired just so you can get a little bit of tobacco, and you want a Swisher to roll a joint." And I was like, "Damn, this old man protected me." He's like, "I got a
well, that's the
shotgun in my
funny thing,
truck," and I was like, "Whoa, a
'cause
shotgun!"
unlike the truck stop where I went initially, it's like when you work in a small town, you have a lot of regulars, and those regulars are there pretty much every day. So like when somebody that's not a regular comes around, you can normally persuade the crowd in your favor, you know?
Yeah,
True.
and I was
The,
just like, "Damn, crazy."
I swear, man, there's one old man that I see come in there every fucking day. Jesus Christ. Go somewhere else. Like, why are you here nightly?
Walmart's normally like once a week kind of stop thing.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
groceries and get the fuck out unless you work here. Fuck. Like, I'll throw my vest on you. Have my job, please. Fuck. I don't know, man. Like, it's just crazy. Like, I'll also see a family come in as well with their like kids, and I'll see them go up Southridge too when I'm up there. And I'm like, you fucking do both of them one day? Like, what is going on, man?
All right, kids, for today's trip, we're going to Walmart.
But not just one, both of them. Like, fuck. I
We're
can't
gonna
stand
show
it.
you the difference between the Gucci Walmart and the not so Gucci Walmart.
God. No Walmart's Gucci Walmart. It's all run down.
Anything in
Like,
Southridge is literally considered Gucci to compare to
Jesus.
anywhere else.
God. I
Think
see less
about the difference in
crackheads.
the Kroger's, bro.
Oh.
Like, major.
I go into Kroger's one time and I get straight depression. Like, it's just like, it's so dim and yellow. Like, why?
so
Change,
true.
change your
that
fucking
is
lights.
true.
It's been like you don't change shit since the store is opened. It's never been remodeled. Why the fuck is it
All the
open?
tiles are like brown at this point. They're no longer white.
Yeah, chipped
They
up.
have that really like dark green tiles for like design.
I go there and like I see Chad and it's like he's fucking been stuck there for 20 years.
You're right.
I'm just like, get away, bro. I swear I see the same fucking cashiers from like since they're like 10 years old to fucking 30. I don't understand, man. So nasty. Like I hate
It's
going
like
in there when I have to.
pocket dimension,
It
bro.
is. It is. You go in there and it's like you're in fucking the 1920s, bro. I don't know. It's the whole fucking filter. I swear, like
Not how the Kroger and Quarter G is though.
I haven't been there for a while, but the last time I went there
Dude,
when I
they
was
have their
younger.
own restaurant in there now.
Yeah, I've noticed some good spots over there. I know some Kroger's actually had like their own like sushi stuffs.
Yeah, no, that's what the one in Southridge is now.
Bro, he got
It
they
has a sushi chef, and he's the one that makes all the ones that get delivered everywhere else too.
oh shit. Okay,
Yeah,
I might go
and
there.
like they have like a whole hot food station, and you can buy everything with EBT and shit. It's kind of crazy.
Yo, hit it up.
Yeah, bro.
Sick.
You really
Oh,
should
you-
check it out. It's kind of crazy.
You can buy hot food with EBT there.
Yeah,
That's kind of
as
crazy.
far as I know.
Well,
Pretty cool.
sushi not hot food. It's cold.
No, like they have a salad bar, then they have like soups and stews, then they have like chicken dishes and like sides, and you just get to it's like a buffet line pretty much, and it's all individually containered. You just grab what you want.
That's sick. It's been years since I've been there. I might check that out actually. That's so cool.
They have like their own little like 2 to 4 person tables sit around,
What
so
the
you can just
fuck?
eat inside.
Oh
Yeah,
my
it's
god.
crazy, bro.
See, why the fuck is Marmet so fucked? What the fuck?
There's
I'm
all
gonna
the
go there next time.
crackheads
Like,
there.
what the fuck is your problem?
They're
Go up to
road gangs,
Chad.
bro. They would just hang out there. That's why they don't do it in
That
Marmot.
Hold on.
Yeah, and like if you just look at the difference in size and how much cleaner it is and all the different types of product that the one in Southridge gets over any of the other Krogers, it's kind of ridiculous.
dude, yeah, I'm gonna check it out soon.
I think it's Zach's story time.
Yeah, what's your worst customer experience?
Honestly, at this point, it's like
All of it.
Yeah,
Every one of
pretty
you
much.
fuckers.
But there's some like outliers, of course. Like I've had to yell at a dude that his pockets were literally full of shit. Like I've been watching him stuff his pockets, and he walks by me at the door, and I can look into his pocket because of how much shit has opened it up. And I'm like, bro, are you gonna pay for like any of those? He's like, what are you talking about? Pat me down if you want to. Just pat me down. I gotta go catch the bus though. And this is like at a point in time when the bus isn't running.
Mhm.
But yeah, he eventually got caught because he was stealing from everywhere, like the Exxon, the Family Dollar, the Gomart.
PlayStation hack guy.
Yeah,
Let's go.
Why is it
I forgot
always?
about him.
It's like always the fucking people that wear like these weird ass hats that are like, PlayStation or fucking like or Dragon Ball Z and shit. It's like they're always the
Bass Pro
thieves.
Shop.
Yeah, it's like, what's your problem? It's like they got this theme of a person, and you can just look at them and be like,
No, you can just take an outfit anywhere from 2008 to 2014, and if it's like an edgy teen outfit from that time, that's the thief, bro.
it is. It's just like nowadays you can just look at them and tell like, oh, you're either a crackhead on the low, or you're a thief. Like, I mean, I don't need to fucking. And I know that's like a little bit of judging, but it's literally like on point every time.
No, but the thing is like, especially at our store, we have, I'd say, a good anywhere from 9 to 25 regular crackheads that walk around this store
God.
on a daily basis.
I couldn't stand that.
And I know for a fact at least like a good 6 or 7 are there every day.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
And half the time they're completely like balling to the walls it, bro. Like trying to pass shit through solid objects. Like it's ridiculous. But
God.
I'd say the worst
You know what it
working
is,
there
bro.
is like, are you thinking of the one that happened on my midnight?
No, the two people fighting.
Oh my god, yeah.
You forgot about
I
it.
did. I pushed that in deep memory. I didn't want to hear about that again. Oh my god. Okay, so like I'm just ringing this dude up, right? He's a chill guy. I thought at least. I don't know.
I thought.
This is the first time I've really ever seen him. Like I saw him like maybe once or twice before, but he doesn't come around very often, you know?
Yeah.
But he was always polite. But I'm just ringing his stuff up. And this other guy walks in, he's just standing in line, and he's just staring at this dude like straight through his fucking head, right?
Mm.
And then guy in line like starts to get a little shifty, and he turns around and looks at him. The dude behind goes, "Hey man, so what the fuck's up with the snitching, you know?
What
And
the-
basically goes on this whole spiel about how he's run with the cops now, and he's lucky he's not in prison for snitching all of his friends out, and he's gonna get fucking killed tonight.
Oh my god.
And like, he's like, they're yelling at each other right in front of me. There's two people in line. There's a guy with a kid outside. So I'm like, guys, take this somewhere else. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then the one dude gets in his car and literally has a gun in his hand.
Oh.
And dude, I was originally ringing up was like, "Oh, let me buy my shit real quick. I'll see you outside." And then he buys his shit, and by the time he gets outside, the dude in the car is gone.
Mm.
So like, yeah, it was pretty ridiculous. Jess made me file a whole police report and everything.
Yeah, that's no fun.
Yeah.
People actual like having guns. Like
Scary shit.
people around here will do it too. It's crazy. It's like they'll really throw their lives away just for fucking fighting.
Because they snitching.
Yeah, bro.
Snitches get stitches.
They were both
Yeah, bro.
crackhead looks, you know what I mean? Like
Oh, yeah.
sores all over, super skinny.
You can't handle that stuff, man. It's like people like that. They don't want help. They just want to fucking shoot and
Yeah.
stab. Have arguments.
For sure.
Hard-headed people.
Gotta
So
love 'em.
the next little topic that we have is worst. Well, this could go either way. We can move past this one if you guys don't like this one. It's worst job experience, and that could be like
Yeah, I feel like we've kind of brushed
Yeah.
over that, you know?
it's kind of like the same thing as customer experience, really. Honestly, now I
Yeah,
think about it.
because like anywhere you go, the job's not really terrible in a sense. It's like you know what you're expected to do, and you can get it done in an orderly fashion. It's not very bad, but when you add all the customer service into the mix, that's when shit will normally go wrong 9 times out of 10 because
Yeah.
people's egos can't get over each other.
Yeah, let me tell you about egos, man. Like fucking the place I work, Walmart, their egos never fucking cease to go. Like just stop. It's always up for them. It's always up. Like you can do your job damn well, and they will literally look you in the face and be like, "Why isn't
Dude,
this
I
done?"
don't like being in a Walmart for more than 30 minutes at a time.
Same.
Like, when I enter one of those stores, I just feel the tension, and I'm like, I'm gonna just get my shit, don't even look at anyone, and get out. Like, I don't want to be here.
It's a different fucking vibe, man, because you can't go in there just to shop because like even being like a worker there, everything is competition. But it doesn't matter about competition because there's always favorites. And it's like if you're in
Yeah.
this circle of favorites, you're fucking golden.
That is so true.
And it's these managers, man. Like most of the time, these fucking managers see these cashiers or people that work below them, and if it's a female and you're a fucking man manager, fucking God help that woman, man, because you're going to either be fucked to get your promotion or fucking some other dirty deed, and that's your only way to get up.
So anyone that like sucks up to the manager can do whatever they want.
Fuck yeah, dude. And it's
That's
just
it.
like the actual workers. Fuck them, man. Fuck them.
I mean, the people that just want to go there, get the job done and leave, like it doesn't matter.
Like
Get screwed
it's
over.
it's so retarded. It really is.
And it's
Yeah.
not really majorly looked into in this state either. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I felt that a lot when I worked at Walmart.
There's literally like people will come up to me, like friends that work there with me, and they work in different positions now, but they'll ask me like why I call off at times or why I'll just like not try as hard anymore. It's like, what's the point? What's the point when all you do is just get shit on for your good work? It's like, man,
Nobody really wants to be in an environment like that.
I'm like so close to the breaking point anymore. It's just like
most people thrive on just like at least simple interaction and acknowledgement of their
Yeah.
accomplishment, you know? And when you're sitting there working a job 8, 9, 10 hours a day and you don't get any interaction like that, it just feels like everything you did was meaningless.
Dude, I don't want to come in for fucking like 4 hours and do or even fucking just like my whole shift, and the next day the supervisor's like, why didn't this get done? Why didn't this get done? It's like, shut the fuck up for one. Just shut the fuck up. Open your goddamn eyes, you dumb fuck, and see what has been done. Like, we wouldn't be here if that crew didn't get that shit done. So shut the fuck up. Like, just, goddamn, it's so annoying, man.
You can go around it a way easier way and be like, "Hey, man, I didn't know if you didn't have time yesterday, but like the bathrooms were a little
Yeah.
dirtier. You know
It's
what I
like,
mean?
why?
And just try and keep an eye on it. You know, instead of just going straight for the fucking throat.
Yeah, it's annoying because then my whole fucking day is ruined, and I'm just like thinking about that the whole day. And it's just like, it's not even worth it. Not even worth it. But yeah, they teach supervisors and all them people they don't teach them how to talk to people. It's just, that's a whole different thing though.
I don't know about you guys, but like every time I work, like at Walmart, like almost every day, it's like other people don't get their stuff done in time, so it's like I have to come over, help them, or get something done that the previous shift didn't do. So it's like not only do I have to do my work, I have to do theirs too, and it makes zero sense.
It's kind of opposite for me, really. Like if I work 4-to-1s and it's like 2 people, most of the time we'll get the freight done pretty quickly by like maybe 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock. They want it done super early, but if it's 2 people, then there's like 3 pallets, 4 pallets in produce, and then like 2 in meat. So we got like a time limit for that. So what I mean by the opposite is that like there'll be a manager coming back there and saying, well, will this be done soon? And they'll do this a lot if there's like somebody coming in like bigger than them and trying to hurry everything up. And if you don't tell them that you will do it in that amount of time, they'll just kind of like just look at you like you're fucking stupid. And even if you try to tell them like, hey, I'm just one person and there's a lot of work to do right now, I don't know what you expect, don't give a fuck. Just like be like, all right, I'll get it done. But the opposite thing is like they'll send somebody over without telling them what the fuck's going on, and they'll be like, the people will come over.
Everybody's back in produce. Just go talk.
Yeah,
about it, dude.
and the person will come over and like come up to me and be like, hey, a manager sent me over here to help you. What do you need help with? And I'll look at him and be like, I literally don't need anything from you. Honestly, I'm on track. I got everything done. If you're over here helping me, you're gonna be in my way, because I can't teach you everything while I'm doing freight and getting it, this on time. I can't do that. And I tell the managers that all the time. They don't care, bro. Because like I literally told this person before to go back to whatever the job is. I got this. It's not gonna be long. The manager comes back and it's like, hey, I saw that he went back over to his job. We sent him over to help you. And I'm like, yeah, but we're almost done. Plus, I can't really like, teach him while I'm going because it's just gonna slow me down. Literally just looks at me in my face and is like, well, he could still help you, and you could kind of show him because he doesn't know what they're doing over here. I'm like, looking back, like, that's what I fucking just said. They don't know what they're doing over here. I can't teach them. They don't care. It's just like over their heads all the time. It's so strange. Walmart's a joke. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, we'll move on. It's I work there, and I'm literally, it's just like I feel like a clown. I feel like they're a clown.
Walmart's gonna tweet you and be like, bro, what's wrong?
Take it down or you're fired.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, another job. The next topic, it's pretty easy to be honest. Most disgusting experience at work.
Cameron's got a good one.
Which one?
What happened to Nancy the other day?
Oh yeah. So, Nancy, like there's a few druggies that go to the bathroom like back to back,
Ugh.
and like so it looked like they all took a shit, and I don't
At the
think
same
any of them
time.
flushed. Yeah, none of them flushed.
So they're just shitting on top of shit.
Yeah, the shit was coming up past the rim.
What the fuck? How can you do that? What the
I
fuck?
don't know.
What the fuck?
And,
Oh
like,
god.
it was disgusting. Like, cause she was like, "Oh, somebody didn't use the bathroom. I gotta go clean it." I was like, "Cool, that's cool, I guess." And then like she goes, she's on 5 seconds. She comes back in. She's like, Cameron, I need you to come out here and look at this for me. And I was like, why? I don't want to see somebody's dookie, bro.
Oh,
Like, get out
God.
of here.
Well,
And
see,
it's-
like more commonly than what he's talking about is you'll walk in and there'll be like hieroglyphics made out of shit
Oh
on
my
the.
God. That's the
Right.
Yeah.
worst.
That's just common though.
That's nasty, man.
If the toilet's like if the bathroom itself is dirty, there's either like anything to do with drugs, too much toilet paper, shit on the rim and or walls and or sink,
and blood.
or blood, and that's just common.
God.
But go ahead and continue, Cameron.
So like, she convinces me to go out there. I literally like you know how far away the bathroom is from the front door is, right, Avery?
Yeah.
I open the front
It's
door and
about
I can
like
smell it.
10 to 15 steps.
Yeah,
I
it's
can
not far.
smell it from opening the front door,
Ugh,
and the bathroom door is closed.
that's disgusting. So it's probably getting like even hot in there.
Yeah, and like, she's like, Cameron, you gotta help me. I was like, I can't, Nancy. I was like, I'm gonna puke,
I
and then you're gonna
can't.
have to clean that too.
I can't, Nancy.
I was like, I've done a lot of stuff here, but I can't do that.
God. I wouldn't be able to either. That's fucking disgusting. Rank, man.
It was awful, man.
I never understood either, like, why do these crackheaded people, like, write with their shit on the walls? Like, I don't understand that at all.
Well, see, the thing is like you'll even find it whenever you haven't had a single crackhead all day.
What the fuck? It's just
Like
been there.
just normal
Yeah.
everyday people
That's
will
disgusting.
just do this too. Like they just, I don't know what it is, but they're just like, huh. I wonder what would happen if I just wrote something on the wall in my own feces.
It's like
It's like,
Assassin's
haha,
Creed,
that
man.
loser's gotta fucking clean it.
Like, you have to use fucking, like,
Evil
Ezio
vision.
Vision. Yeah, it's like, oh my God, it wants me to write? Oh boy, just the thing.
Then we got this new druggie that comes in now. He took a shower in our bathroom.
Yeah, he was literally locked in the bathroom for a fucking hour.
Yeah, and I went in there because he was been in there a long time. I go in there, I step in just a puddle of soapy water.
Oh,
He
oh
literally
God.
took a shower with hand soap.
The
No,
I,
he brought his
Not
own bottle of
even like-
shampoo. He keeps it in his. He keeps it where his dick is.
what the fuck?
And then after he did that, you know, like he stole stuff from inside too.
Yeah.
Wow. So he cleaned himself, and then it was like perfect timing to steal your shit. That's crazy.
Dude, I don't know what it is though, because like I've seen this guy a couple times, but like his hair is always wet.
Yeah, always.
Like no matter what, it's wet.
It might be because he's like maybe homeless, outside all the time, cooler. Huh?
Yeah,
just
I
got
mean,
out of prison,
yeah,
too,
I'm pretty
so-
sure he's homeless because he just got out of prison.
Yeah, I wish there was like not for crackheads because they can go fuck themselves. They're all fucked up all the time. Homeless people, I think we should have like more like public showering stuff that somehow like
You should just have more public shelters where they can
Yeah.
come get some sleep without having to worry about their shit getting taken. Get
Yeah.
some food, get a nice shower.
like just build some shit that's like very very easy to make. I don't know. But like
I mean, you can have a good amount of those run on just donations, you know?
yeah. But it would be the only problem it would have to be like kind of watched over because then those would turn into like crackhead nests or
Yeah, yeah. No, that's-
Hoarding type
that's the issue.
things.
Like you'd have to have enough staff that were to be volunteers to keep it running.
yeah, it would turn into like shit after a while if
Yeah,
it's not
'cause
monitored.
If there wasn't enough people to keep it monitored or anything, it's like they'll start stealing from each other, fights will break out, more drugs will get enveloped in it. Like
Yeah.
it just wouldn't be good.
I still don't support the whole like don't let them sleep places. I think that's fucked up with spikes and all
Oh, I
that.
know. Like putting bars in between benches and spikes on steps and shit. It's like,
I
bro,
was-
where else are they gonna go?
I saw a TikTok and like it explained it really well. Like homelessness isn't a problem, like just because like they're sleeping outside or like they don't have a home, like they're living in poverty. Homelessness is only a problem because rich people don't want to see the homeless people out there.
That's
Yeah.
true. It's true.
Exactly.
Rich people are the problem. Fuck you, rich people.
Fuck corporate America.
Bill Gates, fuck you. Never mind, you're
Fuck you
pretty
in
cool.
particular.
You like
You know,
Halo.
I take that back.
The only reason you don't get a fuck you is because you like Halo, prick.
Points to your helmet behind you.
Oh
You see that
yeah.
right there?
That's what you like, Bill Gates, and that's why you're cool. But still, fuck you for being rich and hating homeless people. Fuck you. I don't know if that's true. Nah, it's fucking. Yeah, I brought that from my mom's house. She had it in my old room. I got that way long time ago. A little bit after I think Halo 3. It was in a pawn shop on top of the shelf, and I remember looking at it and like, I want that.
Want that?
And I'm pretty sure we got it for cheap. But yeah, it, like inside of it comes up. Halo 3 game was supposed to be in there. I'm pretty sure, and like the styrofoam around it. But yeah, it's
Oh, okay.
like a cool little Halo 3 helmet.
Yeah, that's
They
pretty
are
sick.
making an actual wearable Halo Infinite Master Chief helmet out sometime,
Sick.
and I'm buying that bitch.
How long do you think before any of the like really smart people make a YouTube video about how they like cross reference the screen inside and you can like browse the internet and shit?
Fucking dope.
And like inside your helmet.
Like
Using,
back in the
eye
day,
tracking and shit.
they had that whole like Google Lens, and I'm like, I don't know what the fuck.
Dude, whatever happened to that? Yeah, like that just vanished.
Like it shot like the projector in your eye somehow, or on. I don't know how it worked, but it probably got canceled because of that.
No, I'm pretty sure it was like there was a screen in between your right and or left lens, and like there was a projector on the side of the bar that goes over your ear.
We're just all gonna look like a fucking.
It was probably just good idea, bad execution.
Yeah, truthfully, yeah.
Honestly, I couldn't see myself buying one of
It was it. I remember seeing it in advertisements and being like, yeah, those kind of look ugly because of how bulky they are.
I mean, like they think about like a helmet for VR, but you could see like if you wanted it to go total black, so you could see the screen and like have whatever Wi-Fi and or fucking I don't know LG or whatever, and you could like go on YouTube or whatever you want to, and then if you want it to be see-through, it just switches like that, and then you could just walk about your day. I mean, come on now.
Dude,
Come on now.
you know, but easier and better yet, why not just make a VR headset that is a helmet?
Yeah, I mean, it'd be pretty sick.
Just like a full-on helmet you put on, like you know what I mean?
I'd fucking be down.
Ooh.
Instead of just
Then it'd
the
be easier to like built-in headphones and stuff like that.
right.
Plus, talking wise and everything, have a built-in mic. Probably immerse yourself better. Even like if you have a helmet, they could do like you could if you really wanted to, if there was a way, like put the little dots on your face so that it can like actually
To track your
track
face
your
and shit.
movement and stuff. Or if you want to do like VR games,
expressions in the game.
yeah, it's
And
sick.
VR chat's like a whole new level now.
But like
There-
saying that's probably way harder than actually doing it though.
Yeah, sure.
Probably so much technical difficulties. The last topic, unless somebody wants to add anything,
I'm good.
I don't know.
I'm good.
Is there anything like that's
I strayed
happened?
really far away from the actual topic.
Well, yeah, but I mean, you said this before we.
I did, yeah.
The last topic was, what's like the toughest thing you've had like the experience of like getting in trouble at work? And if you don't, I mean, you should. Yeah, you probably noticed now, Zach, that Devin had the idea to do like themes for the podcast, so that's why these are like this.
Right.
So it's not just everywhere, which is a good idea. I mean, but yeah, the last one is, what's the it could be any job also. What's the worst you've been in trouble?
I feel like Devin should go first because I feel like he hasn't really been in trouble.
I haven't.
I honestly can't say I've been in trouble. I mean, like I've gotten wrote up and shit, but it hasn't been anything I care about.
Oof. You got nothing on him,
Never
Gomar.
been wrote up.
I mean, I have a few. I have one at Walmart that kind of pisses me off.
What was it?
So you know, I'm working at Walmart at the time,
I'd hope
and
so.
I go and take my lunch, and they put these new Christmas things in the claw machine, and I was like, I want Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer from that claw machine, and I'm on my lunch, and I go and play the claw machine. I spent like a solid like $20 on it. I fucking lost, and so it's like a week goes by, and I was like, I forgot that I played the claw machine. My manager, it's like 7 p.m. I get off at 11 that night. I remember it very detailed. And he pulls me in his office and he's like, "Hey, you're getting rode up." And I was like, "Why?" He's like, "You played the claw machine on clock." And I was like, "I didn't." He's like, "You did." I was like, "I didn't though." He's like, "Yeah, you did." I was like, "No, but I didn't. You're wrong."
They still write you up for it,
Oh yeah,
of course.
him and Austin.
Nice, nice, nice. Guess where they're at now?
Not there.
Gone.
I wonder why.
The other guy, not Austin, got let go. So both of them did actually. So
Well, the one that I had, maybe if he was good at his job, he wouldn't have got let go.
yeah, instead of fucking gaining the pounds, doing nothing. Yeah.
But yeah, no, like that really made me mad. It was like a week later, I went in there and I just quit.
Yeah, I mean,
He also wrote me up. Hold up. He wrote me up for standing at the door.
oh yeah, that's your fucking job. What's he expect?
He wrote me up for standing there.
I'd be like, I should write
Like,
you
are
up
you
for
fucking
sitting.
stupid?
Yeah, that's
Like all
kinda
you do
dumb.
is sit in your office, bro. And I just had to stand at a door for 8 hours, and I get wrote up for standing at a door.
Sounds like he's
Are you
just like
fucking
writing you up to write you up.
stupid? Yeah, he wanted to fire me. Gotta love it.
I don't I don't know if I've had like a really bad control thing. I've gotten coached a couple times for stupid reasons that coached me, shouldn't have coached me at all. Like the first one wasn't even like a proper coaching. Like they coached me with the team, but I was just starting on that team. I got roped in with that. And he told me that he was coaching me as like basically like a learning process because everybody else was. And in my head I was like, I shouldn't be here getting coached because I'm just starting. Like very bad impression from him. Second time was missing Stevie P's. For anybody that don't know what that is, it's clearancing items. I missed a good bit, and his way of showing me of a shit job I did when I wasn't properly trained for it. He saves the roll, which is probably he didn't save the roll. He probably just like took a roll just to be a smartass and unrolled it right in front of me and was like, "This is how much you missed, and this is why we're going forward with the coaching." Like, all right, jackass. Fucking really petty of you, but all right. And I think that was the only times I got coached. I didn't really get in trouble a lot like there. I mean, there's a couple like altercations of yelling at somebody, but that's about it.
You gotta love those though.
Oh yeah, like it's just like
Get
their
all fucking
anger.
angry.
Their anger is like from their asshole up in there from like nowhere at all. They just want to be a prick. So you're like, all right, you want to be a prick? Let me actually have reasons to be a prick. Like, okay, we'll play this little fucking petty game of yours. I don't understand, but here we go. Makes no sense. Yeah, but
See, like, my write-ups don't really care about just because it seems like they were all accidental shit, you
Yeah.
know? Because it's like never anything that's like very coincidental kind of stuff. It's just like okay, I fucked this up, get wrote up for it just because you wasn't supposed to fuck it up. It's like, oh well.
I mean, it's true. Yeah. I think most of the time when that shit happens, it's like being petty for it.
I've never got reprimanded for it. Like nobody's ever like had to have a stern talking quote unquote with me. But like
Zach, you shouldn't have done that. You were
yeah,
bad.
but it was just kind of like anytime it happened, I'd come in. She'd be like, "Hey, I had to write you up. Sorry about that. Can you sign this?" And be like, "Okay, yeah, sure."
Dude, it's the total opposite where I am. Like it's just
Well, it's
ugh.
you also got to think it's like I don't know how many employees like work at that store, but we got literally like 5 or 6 of us, right?
Yeah. Oh, you see, I'm the opposite of
Yeah,
Zach.
there's
If I get
6.
wrote up, I flip shit. I make it well known that I'm fucking crazy,
I just don't care.
and I'm
I
supposed to get
feel
wrote
like
up when I
I
go
can
back.
live
So
through life happier that way.
Yeah, I feel you.
I just don't sweat the small stuff. Yeah. It's like I didn't mean to do it. It probably won't happen again. If it does, whoopsie.
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 Oopsie poopsie.
I mean, yeah, that's true. That's all the topic. All fair. I was gonna like do some. I forgot to do it, but I was gonna like rathers, but I guess that'll wait for the next one. I think that would be a fun one to get some roast. Would you rather?
Woulda wadda.
Yeah, be pretty funny.
Yeah.
But
Make it wabber.
that is the second podcast. I see you. Come again.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.